see one more?
Yes,
okay.
I do.
Okay, let's do one for you. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go.
Orgasmic. That is ridiculous.
You've got to do.
How would you do that? How would you do
What's
that?
this? You can see the aces on the top of the deck.
Yeah.
There. I'll give the cards a couple of cuts. Not easy with somebody else's deck. I'll give the cards a couple of shuffles. Now, when we shuffle in this country, we do an overhand shuffle like I'm doing now.
Yeah.
In America, when they do it, they do what they call a ripple shuffle, which is done on the table, but I'll do it in the hands for you. As long as I get a copy of this video, is that all right?
Yeah.
Look at that. How's that?
Yeah,
Look at
cool.
that. I think they are mixed, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now, there's no bends or crimps in your deck, is there?
No,
No, right.
no. Brand new deck.
What's this? I'm going to try and cut an ace. The first ace should be, if I get this right, that's the ace of clubs.
Yeah.
No ace there, no ace there.
No.
The second one's a little bit deeper. If I cut a bit deeper, I should get a cut here to the ace of clubs. No ace there, no ace there. The third one is really difficult. I'll give the cards a couple of cuts. I'm going to try and cut to the third ace. I think the third ace, well, I won't even look, is exactly 15th from top. 15. Do you want me to prove it?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No ace there, no ace there. The last ace is exactly 29 cards from top, 29.
Right.
With a bit of flourish, a bit of flair, right from the centre. There we go. How's that?
That is Paul Gordon.
Not yet.
Hang on, let Dad see it. I'm
No,
going
no,
to see it.
hang
on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
All right. Then, right.
Oh, I should have said.
Now, hey, now look, I'll give the deck a couple of cuts. Now, I think your card is the Queen of Hearts. No, it's not. I'll give the cards a couple of shuffles like this. Now, to find your card, I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Could you grab the deck for me, please? That's it. Now, watch closely. These 4 cards are going to tell me all about your card. Now, the first card tells me the colour of your card, okay? It's a black card. It's not red, it's black, isn't it? It's also a spade, isn't it? Your card's also a queen. It's also the Queen of Spades. Now, hang on. You can't have 4 Queen of Spades,
No,
can you?
I know.
No. Do you want to see another 4 ace trick then? Yeah? Oh! Now you're not watching. Let me show you. Look, let me show you. Look. I don't understand it either. So we've got the 3 of spades, the 2 of spades, the ace of spades, and the 4 of spades. The leader is always the same. It's always going to be the ace of spades because of the fancy design there. If I compare that to the 2 of spades, you can see the big difference in style. Now all I have to do is, if I twist the packet like that, the 4 of spades will turn face up. If I twist the packet again, instead of the 4 of spades, I get the 3 of spades. And it's just the thinness of the playing card that does this. Now at this stage we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 face down cards. Here comes the 2 of spades. The 2 of spades, oh, I forgot to twist the packet. If I twist the packet, I should get the 2 of spades. There it is, the 2 of spades. That leaves one more to go. That means the ace of spades is the last one to go. But I can change procedures on you, because if you prefer the original, I can do the original just using the 4 aces. How about that?
There we are. So I kind of say, when I was a young boy, I went into a magic shop and the guy showed me the famous 4 card trick. He showed me 1, 2, 3, 4 playing cards. And he said, I've got a Queen of Spades there, we've got a Queen of Spades there, we've got a Queen of Spades there, and we've got a Queen of Spades right there. I said, I don't want 4 Queen of Spades. He said, well, if you do that, you can turn one to the Ace of Spades. He said, if you take that Queen of Spades, you can turn that one into an Ace of Spades. He said, if you take that Queen of Spades, you can turn that one into an Ace of Spades. And if you take the last one, you can turn that into an Ace of Spades as well. So you've got 4 Ace of Spades. I don't want 4 Ace of Spades. I said, I want 4 different aces. He said, well, that's fine. You've got the Ace of Spades, Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Hearts, and Ace of Clubs. That's a miracle. There we are. Thank you.
So, my friends Keith and Maggie. This is Keith, this is Maggie. They had a little operation a while ago. I've got two sets of playing cards here. Now, these are reds, obviously. These are blacks, they're hearts, they're clubs. You'll notice in each one there's a duplicate of the number. For instance, a 5 there and a 5 there, a 10 there and a 10 there, an 8 there and an 8 there, an ace there, an ace there, a queen there and a queen there. All right?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to... Maggie, I've got 4 coins here as well, 4 coins. What I want you to do is to place those coins, either all 4 here. If you put them on this side, I'm going to transfer 4 cards from the face to the rear of the packet. If you put them over there, I transfer 4 cards from the face to the rear. If you put 2 there and 2 there, 2 would go to the rear, 2 would go to the rear, or 3 and 1. So the choices are yours, all right? So the choices are totally yours. Do you follow what I'm saying there?
I do.
And thereby, what I want you to do is try, it's going to be difficult, to end up with mates, with matches, all right?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you want to distribute the coins?
My turn.
Yeah, you start.
I'm gonna have
So 2 there, 3 there, and 1 there. So I'm going to transfer 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 1 there, okay? Which leaves the 10 and the ace, that's not a match, all right? But that's okay, that's your first try. So, no match there. Keith, do you want to try? You've got 3 coins now, so 3 there, or 2 and 1, or 1 and 2. It's up to you. 2 and 1.
Sorry, the other way around.
Oh, the other way around. Okay, so
Yeah,
transfer.
look at
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no flies on you. So 2 there, 1, 2 there, and 1 there. So 8 and 5. No match there either. Okay.
So we haven't won yet.
No, nobody's won yet. So no matches so far. Maggie, do you want to try either 2 there and 2 there, or 1 apiece, or 2? It's up to you. You choose.
I'm going to do 1 and 1.
1 and 1. So transfer 1 card there, and 1 card there. That leaves an 8 and a 5. So no match there either. Now that leaves 1 coin. Keith, how do you want to play this? There or there, basically. There. So just 1 card there. Oh, you got a match. 2 queens. Look at that. And that leaves those 2 there. I need another coin.
So the 4 quid's mine.
So you've
I've
won.
won that.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Actually, look, there's no match there, there's no match there, there's no match there, there's no match there. That is the only one with a match, the 2 queens. That's pretty good. But in actual fact, I'm kidding along here, because there are actually 5 matches. There are 5 matches. Let me just remove the coins and tell you why there are 5 matches. Because the backs of these 2 are green, the backs of those 2 are blue, the backs of those are mauve, the backs of those are black, the backs of those are red. Perfect matches.
How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
How did you do that?
You know, it takes years of practice to be able to take a borrowed pack of cards like your cards that you've got here and do what I'm going to do now. And it is years of practice and misspent youth. Now, the jokers are in the deck for some reason. Not many reasons, but they are in for a reason. Because, watch very closely. The jokers will always find a good card in the deck. Look at that. The jokers have just found the best cards in the deck. Do you know what they are? Yeah, aces. And the ace of spades is the best one. If I take the jokers and turn the jokers face down, they will instantly find another ace. So there's 2 aces. Watch this. I'll do it again. This time I place the jokers on top, and they should be able to find another ace. There's the 3rd ace. But I can do it again for you. Watch very closely here. Get 1 more to find, and that should be the ace of diamond, ace of hearts, and that is a miracle.
So, I'll use the kings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to leave them on the table for a moment. Alex, what I'd like you to do is to reach in, take out any card you want, preferably a spot card. So if it's not a spot card, take out another one and sign your name on the face of it, if you don't mind. Yep. So don't forget, now in the old days I used to stick an ashtray on that, by the way. I used to like doing that. I'll tell you why in a minute. So you sign the card. It doesn't matter if I see it. Okay, you see the card? You'll place it back for me? Okay, not the pen. Don't put the pen back on the deck. Now, do you remember the position here? You chose a card from the deck and we've got the 4 kings, okay? I've got the kings here and we've got a mystery card down there, 4 kings. And just to prove it, we've got the king of spades, which I'm going to place under the mystery card. So remember, the king of spades goes under the mystery card. The king of clubs right here goes on top of the mystery card, and the heart and diamond go under the pen over there. Fair? I think that's fair. I'm going to do a quick miracle for you. What's on top at the moment? Club or spade? It's hard to remember, isn't it?
Spade.
Wrong. The other way. Now, if I could switch them, would you be impressed?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be impressed? Yeah. What a thrilling bunch. They really are a thrilling bunch. If I do that, I've switched them, but not here. I switched the club and spade from here to over there. So over here, where the heart and diamond were, we've now got the club and spade, which means over here, we've now got the diamond and the heart. But hold the applause, because there's one card that's been on view from the very beginning, which is the mystery card, and that happens to be your signed 6 of spades. There we are.
And like all these things, they're better done from a borrowed pack of cards. I don't have anybody here, so I can't borrow a pack of cards. But I need the 4 queens out of the deck. There's 1, queen of spades, queen of hearts, and as I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you that many, many years ago, Di Vernon had a great routine where the aces turned face up 1 by 1. Well, I don't do that. I do a different handling where I use the queens and they turn face down 1 by 1. Big difference, eh? So, queen of spades, queen of hearts, queen of clubs, and queen of diamonds. Now, 1 by 1, they won't turn face up, they'll turn face down. And they're not aces, they're queens. Smart, you see. Well, the first queen is just turned face down, and there it is. I'll do it again. Second queen, we'll have to just flick the corner like that. We have 2 face up and 2 face down. To get the third one, I have to rub the cards on my hand
and I then get the third queen turning face down, one face up. Here's the last one, Queen of Clubs. All the queens have now just turned face down. Pretty impressive. I showed Harry Lorraine many years ago. He said, why don't you do the original with aces? I said, okay, I can do the original with aces, and there we have all 4 aces. Which begs the question as about to where the queens are. Well, the queens are dead centre, and the queens are right there. And I'd like to tell you about John Quincy Andrews on this fateful night in the late 1800s. He was playing a game of cards, a game of poker, no less, with a bunch of guys with broken noses and sore throats. You know, the kind of guys, sore throats from choking on gunpowder, those kind of guys. And he's playing this hand of cards, and the hand he received was pretty mundane. He got the King of Clubs, the 5 of Hearts, the 10 of Clubs, Jack of Diamonds, and the 10 of Hearts. Not a good hand, basically a pair of 10s. But it came to his turn to play, and he discarded one of the cards and took one from the deck. But in doing that, just exchanging one playing card, John Quincy Andrews, the card cheat he was, managed to get himself a black jack, he got himself a red 10, he got himself a black 10, he got himself a red jack and another black jack. That's 3 jacks over 2 10s. That's a full house. Well, he was just about to play his hand. But one of the guys with broken noses, sore throats from choking on gunpowder said, hang on, in Muleshoe you have to draw twice. Well, he wasn't going to argue with the guys with broken noses, so John Quincy Andrews took his hand and discarded one card, took one from the deck, but in doing that, just exchanging one card, he got himself a red jack. A red jack is good. He got himself a black jack. He got himself a black king. He got himself the other black jack, the other red jack. That's 4 jacks over a king. That's 4s. Well, he was just about to play his hand, and one of the guys with broken noses and sore throats from choking on gunpowder said, hang on, not only is it Muleshoe, it's Sunday. And on Sunday you have to draw 3 times. Well, he was a bit angry by this stage, but he wasn't going to argue. So without even looking, he took one card from his hand, one from the deck, and in exchanging just one playing card, John Quincy Andrews, the card cheat he was, managed to get himself the Ace of Clubs, the King of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, the Jack of Clubs, the 10 of Clubs. That's a royal flush. Can barely be beaten, but at that moment, they shot him.
Anyway, it's a 4-ace trick, so I would probably do this after another 4-ace routine, and the aces go on the top of the deck, which you can see. All I have to do is give the cards one cut, and I can instantly spell to an ace. For instance, I can spell Ace of Diamonds. Watch this. A-C-E-O-F-D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S, and Queen of Diamonds. Well, that didn't work out so well, did it? Queen of Diamonds, but we don't want that. Let me give the cards another cut. Maybe, I forgot to spell the word V at the beginning of it. I'm going to go for the Ace of Clubs, the Ace of Clubs. T-H-E-V, I forgot that bit. A-C-E-O-F-C-L-U-B-S, and then the Queen of Diamonds again. What the hell's going on here? Let's get rid of that again. Maybe if I go for, I know what, I'm going to go for the Ace of Hearts this time. T-H-E-V-A-C-E-O-F-H-E-A-R-T-S, and there's the bloody Queen of Diamonds again. Well, that's not so good, is it? Look, I'm going to lose it. I'll lose the Queen of Diamonds. It goes there. You can see it's really getting lost. I'm getting rid of that Queen of Diamonds. We don't want the Queen of Diamonds again. In fact, I'll give the cards a shuffle. In fact, the light is so dim here, I don't even know if I'm good to do this. Is that a good shuffle? Yep. In fact, let's just make sure that really is a good shuffle. Those cards are being mixed. And to find the last ace, the Ace of Spades, I've got to try and redeem myself somehow. I think the Ace of Spades is in this bunch here. In actual fact, I think the Ace of Spades is in half of these, so I better whittle these down. I've got to try and redeem myself. I don't want that bloody Queen of Diamonds again. Let's have a look here. Let's see if I can do this for you. I'm whittling them down, which is not easy when your hands are freezing. Let's try this again for you. I think the Ace of Spades is in half of these cards here. In actual fact, I think the Ace of Spades is in half of these cards here. In fact, I think the Ace of Spades is in half of these cards, and that should be the bloody Queen of Diamonds again. But hang on a second. If I could do this and get the aces right here, that's a bloody miracle, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you. There we are.
So remember, you've chosen the card out of the pack. That's fine. Don't forget the card. Before we do anything, I'm going to try and locate it in an unusual fashion. I'm going to use the Ace to 4 of clubs. Now they're down here. So I've got the Ace, 2, 3 and the 4. Watch this. The Ace of Clubs, I'm going to place the Ace of Clubs in the packet like that. If I do that, it's not on the bottom, it's not on the top. If I twist the packet, the Ace of Clubs will jump to the top. Look, I'll do it again. The Ace of Clubs goes to the centre. Remember, it's not on the bottom. If I twist the packet, the Ace of Clubs will jump to the top. That's the Ace. Let's do it with the 2. The 2 goes in the packet. If I do that, it's not there, but it will instantly jump to the top. Now that leaves the 4 and the 3, and the 3 can do something else, and that's turn face up. Acrobatics, like I told you, and there is the 3. But that leaves one more playing card. the 4. The only thing that can do is turn into your card. But I can go further than that because you shuffle the cards, okay? Watch closely, I'll give them a shuffle. Again, another shuffle. Now, I'm going to deal 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards to the table. Everything that happens here will be your choice. Now, in a game of poker, head to head, I'm going to deal 2 cards. Which one do you want?
I'll have that one.
Okay, you get the King of Clubs. Now, to speed it up a bit for the camera, I'm going to deal 3 cards, choose 2 of them. Those 2, are you sure you get the 10 of Clubs and the pretty good 9, 10 King? That's a straight, okay? Now, I'll deal 2 cards, choose for me, which one shall I have? That one, are you sure? We won't look at it yet, let's go back again. I'll deal 3, choose 2 for me. You sure? Okay, we won't look at it, we'll go back to you, which one do you want? That one there, okay, let's have a look. You get an Ace of Clubs, this is pretty good, this is 9, 10 King. If you had a Queen, that's a pretty good hand. Now again for me, which one shall I have? That one there, okay. Let's go back to you now. Well, we've got 4 cards here, 1 card, top or bottom, as quick as you can.
Top.
Top. So you got 2 kings, a 10 and a. Would you bet with that? Now remember, you shuffled the cards at the beginning. These are the cards you gave me. Well, I'm glad you did because you gave me the 10, the Jack, the Queen, the King, the Ace of Spades, a royal flush which can't be beaten. How'd you do that?
I don't know.